How's it going everyone, it's TechFluent here, and today I'll be providing you with the best Streamlabs recording settings for YouTube in 2023. Now before we get started, obviously you have to make sure you have Streamlabs desktop downloaded onto your device prior to this tutorial. If you have already, that's awesome, but if you haven't, I have a download link for Streamlabs in the description below. This tutorial is so simple, but you have to make sure to watch the entire video so you don't miss any crucial steps that I provide. So to start off, you want to open Streamlabs OBS up, and once you're here, click on the settings icon on the bottom left hand corner. Once you're here, click on the output section on the left and make sure you click on the recording tab on the top, and we're brought to the recording section of the output of your video. So to start off, the recording path is where your video is going to end up when you stop your recording. Now obviously this has no effect on your video performance, so just choose whatever folder you'd like. Now we want to look at the recording format and the recording sections. In the recording format, it's usually set as an MP4 by default. However, this can occasionally crash your recording depending on your PC's overall speed. So if your PC can't handle the recording format of MP4, an alternative would be to use NKV instead. But in my case, I use MP4 because it works just fine for me. Now here in the recording section, you will likely see a software X264 option and an option using your graphics card. Again, depending if your PC can handle your graphics card, I would recommend selecting your NVIDIA or AMD graphics card, but if your PC isn't as strong, selecting software X264 would be a good alternative. So here in custom muxer settings, you don't have to touch anything as you can just leave this blank. The next section we want to look at is rate control. If you are using your graphics card, please make sure the rate control is set as CBR. However, if you're using the X264 option, then make sure your rate control is set at CRF. If you're using your NVIDIA graphics card, then it's recommended that you set your CQ level at 20. However, if your video performance is doing poorly as a result of this, then you can lower the setting accordingly. And same with the X264 option. Make sure it is set to 20, and if this causes problems to your video, then lower it until they don't occur. Here in CPU usage, again, this all depends on how much your PC can handle. If you have a really good PC, then obviously the top option is recommended, but again, if it causes problems to your video, then just go a few options down. For the profile section, all you have to do here is select high, and the rest can just be left as their default setting, as they don't really contribute to bettering your video quality. Now the last section we want to focus on is video, and we can select that in the left over here. So for both base canvas and output scaled resolution, ideally you want to select the resolution that matches your monitor. If you notice that your PC can't handle the setting, then you might want to lower the setting by one option down to see if that enhances your video performance. So for downscale filter, you want to select length shows because it will maximize your video quality with the cost of more CPU. For FPS type, just select common FPS values, and for common FPS values, I recommend 60 FPS for a more smooth looking quality to your video. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed this tutorial. This has been TechFluent, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.